Old Master York, Old Master Wright. Who on earth is in there? What makes her worthy for the three great global families of our time to all be here? Even with Grandmother on her deathbed, she still insisted on coming.
Silence! Do you know who the Supreme One is? Do you know of the progenitor dragon?
I conquered and unified the entire world. I carried the mandate of heaven, the secret to immortality. I have come to claim it myself today.
Rustling! 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 Thus the first dynasty of Viridia fell.
And the first Empress of Viridia? Do you know how she ascended the throne?
I am the true chosen one by destiny!
What is this neither civil nor martial nonsense? Illuminating the earth.
She will die today! You truly intend to protect her?
If I destiny say she is, then she is.
Flowers must bloom overnight. Do not wait for the morning breeze.
In the past, when invaders came, the founding ancestor rose from a beggar to become emperor. Do you know why?
With lofty ambition, I feasted on the flesh of the Song people. Laughing, I quenched my thirst with the blood of sages. Trash! Go to hell!
The sun, the moon, the mountains, and the rivers shall endure forever.
The sun, the moon, the mountains, and the rivers shall endure forever! The great Ming's realm shall last for all eternity! Expel the barbarians! Avenge our past shame!
Expel the barbarians! Avenge our past shame! Expel the barbarians! Avenge our past shame!
Impossible! In this world, how could such a person exist?
Silence! The Supreme One is an ineffable, indescribable existence. If you dare speak nonsense again, I will kill you. We pay our respects to your supremacy.
Rise.
Thank you, your supremacy.
The people of the Vance family. Why have they not arrived? The four great families, York, Wright, Croft, and Vance. They represent power, wealth, beauty, and fame. The Vance family. Why aren't they here?
Your supremacy, Walter Vance has taken ill. His grandson, Shane Vance, said he would come in person, but we haven't been able to reach him. For years now, we have strictly followed the Supreme One's orders, and have secretly supported the Vance family. The Vance family is just one step away from becoming a transcendent family.
Years ago, that Vance boy was just an 8-year-old child. Pure and kind-hearted. Once, he pestered me for a long time, and said he wanted to use this as a token. If he ever had a grandson, he would be joined in marriage with me. Now, it should be time for me to fulfill that promise.
Your supremacy? That was just a childish joke, not to be taken seriously. Why take it so seriously? Exactly.
A person of honor keeps their word. I only have 10 years left to roam this world, and will soon choose to slumber. If I can experience more of life, wouldn't that be more interesting?
But your supremacy, the Vance grandson, how could he possibly be worthy of you? Even for just 10 years, that would still be the ultimate authority, and immense wealth and fortune.
The Vance family's situation ties directly to whether the Divine Court can be reopened. This matter is not up for further discussion. You, right boy. Go prepare a generous gift for that Vance grandson. In a few days, I will handle this personally.
Yes, your old servant will prepare $1 trillion investment to help the Vance family ascend to transcendent status as soon as possible.
What? Orson Wright, the richest man in Viridia, wants to invest $1 trillion in me? Book a flight back to the capital immediately.
Huh? But, young master, didn't the old master say, you must go to the cemetery today to meet your fiancée?
She's just a fiancée. She doesn't matter anymore. The Wright family is investing $1 trillion in me, the fourth greatest family in the world. Ascending to transcendent status is a destiny that belongs to our Vance family. As she is now, she's no longer worthy of me.
Good. Consider the Vance family matter closed. Power, wealth, beauty, and fame, as long as they can be regained. Each of you, tell me what you have accomplished in recent years.
Your Supremacy! In the past 50 years, your old servant has attained supreme authority. This is the Divine Edict, which can command Viridia's 1,000,000 divine soldiers. Your Supremacy, in these past years, your old servant has consolidated the world's wealth. This card has a limit of 10 trillion, and it's accepted worldwide.
My grandmother is on her deathbed. I can handle the affairs of the Croft family.
Your Supremacy, this is Seraphina Croft, the current emissary. She holds the emissary's sigil, and with it, her fame spreads across the world. Beauty, she must serve you as your humble servant, and follow your every command. In that case, your old servant can now rest in peace. Grandmother! She's gone! Grandmother! You're the one who killed my grandmother! If my grandmother hadn't come all this way to see you, she would never have died!
Fool! It was simply Crystal Croft's time. Her hour had come. Being able to serve your Supremacy was her greatest honor. What would a junior like you know?
I don't know anything! All I know is that my grandmother is dead and I want her alive! She's the one who killed my grandmother! For some damn rule, my grandmother's life was thrown away!
Bringing her back to life is hardly difficult.
Bring her back! Stop talking crazy! Don't tell me you're actually going to bring my grandmother back! Who do you think you are? Some kind of god?
Very well. The Croft family is not yet ready. I grant you 60 years.
Grandmother, she's alive! She's really alive!
Back from the dead! It's a miracle!
How dare you disrespect your Supremacy! Kneel down! Thank you for your favor, your Supremacy. What a disgrace to the family! I am too ashamed to face your Supremacy. Please punish us, your Supremacy. I have committed a grave sin. Please punish me, your Supremacy.
The Croft family, you are demoted to the lowest rank.
Yes.
Make preparations. Open the Divine Court.
Yes, your Supremacy!
Your Supremacy, Grandmother has sent word. The restart of the Divine Court is in preparation. It will take 3 more days. Let me show you around first, so you can see how the world has changed.
It's fine. That Vance boy is in mortal danger. Let's go check on him first. While we're there, I'll handle the engagement. You contact the Vance grandson.
Yes. Young Master Vance, my master is the holder of the Jade Pendant. This time...
The Jade Pendant? Perfect. I don't care who you are or who your master is. You have 10 minutes to get to Vance Corporation HQ. Don't be late.
How dare you? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Hello? Hello? Your Supremacy, this...
It's fine. Ants. How can an ant comprehend the heavens? To get angry with them? There's no need. Actually, I was thinking of seeing how that Vance boy has developed over the years. To see if he is worthy of the title of one of the 4 celestial kings of the Divine Court.
Yes! You must be my young master's fiancé, huh?
Fiancé? You could say that.
My young master says, you two aren't even on the same level.
If you agree to break off the engagement, name your price.
How dare you? How dare you? This is your supremacy, supreme above all. Dissolving the marriage contract isn't up to your young master to decide.
Now, I don't have time for your nonsense. Listen, your supremacy, I suggest you sign this dissolution agreement quickly. Go home, take a bath, and go to bed. You can dream all you want there.
Such insolence! You're asking for death!
You dare hit me? You're dead!
On the Vance family's turf, you dare lay a hand on one of us? Who gave you the nerve? So you're the fiancé. Last time at the cemetery, I deliberately didn't meet you. I wanted you to back down. I never expected you'd force my hand like this. Childish.
So you are the direct heir of the Vance family.
Quite the presence. That's right. Now that you're here, let's make things clear. Let me make this crystal clear. This marriage contract, I don't accept it. Kneel, apologize properly, and then get out of the capital.
Insubordination! You're asking for death. This is insubordination. You're dead. Do you even know the status of the Supreme One?
Then do you know what status my young master holds?
Oh?
Do tell. The chairman of Vance Corporation, and its sole heir, a member of the Magnate Assembly, the direct granddaughter of the Yates family in the capital, is desperately pursuing my young master. Tomorrow, at my young master's event, his grandmother's birthday gala, the richest man in the capital.
Why are you telling them all of that? Do you think they can even comprehend it?
How ignorant. Without the Supreme One, where would your Vance family be today?
Why don't you also say that the York family of the Celestial Warlord, who holds the Divine Edict and commands the million-strong Divine Dragon Army, and the Wright family, the richest in Viridia, who control global capital, all owe their current success to your master as well?
That is indeed true.
Save your breath. If they were truly capable, would they be absent from the upper echelons?
Apart from the 3 celestial kings of the Divine Court, who else has the chance to kneel for an audience with the Supreme One? Today is the greatest honor of your lives.
The Wright family. Back when I first met their great-grandfather, he was indeed just a child.
You've been pestering me. Isn't it just for the money? If you just sign the document to annul the engagement, this 1 billion is yours. I bet you've never seen this much money in your life.
A paltry 1 billion? I couldn't care less.
You don't even want 1 billion? You're not actually thinking of marrying me, are you? Wanting to become the mistress of my Vance Corporation? In your dreams.
How ignorant. That status and position you're so proud of, you're also proud of. Its existence or destruction, it's just a whim of the Supreme One. Young Master Vance, I hope you won't live to regret this.
Fine, I've changed my mind. You're right, family. Won't get a single cent. As for regret, we'll see who's sorry first. Stop them! You can either get on your knees and apologize, or I'll have your legs broken and then kneel and apologize.
Then the engagement is off. As for signing, this piece of paper is not worthy of my name.
Not worthy? That's rich. What a joke. You're just afraid that with it in black and white, you'll lose for good any chance to milk the Vance family.
This is one of the young master's suitors, Fiona Yates, Miss Yates.
Young Master Vance, congratulations. The Wright family, the wealthiest of all, is investing 1 trillion in you. With the Wright family's connections and capital backing you up, Vance is sure to ascend to transcendent status.
How did you know?
I actually pulled a lot of strings.
Really? No wonder the Wright family suddenly reached out to me. So it was you, Miss Yates. I had no idea you had such connections, Miss Yates. In the past, you never mentioned it.
My elders at home told me to keep a low profile. The Wright family, have you heard of it? A nobody like you has no clue what that name even means.
What a joke! How dare you steal credit? That $1 trillion investment was ordered by the Supreme One herself. You meddled, and even dared to ask your supremacy to sign? Aren't you scared that you and the Vance family will suffer karmic backlash and have your family shattered and ruined?
The Vance family is in power, enacting heaven's justice of great renown, having performed countless good deeds. Even heaven's will must make way for me. Sign it.
The Vance family may be in power, but you are arrogant. The moment I sign, it will be the moment your Vance family is shattered and ruined. This karma, can you bear it?
Who do you think you are? Heaven's will? Just spouting nonsense?
Heaven's will is beneath me.
You sure know how to talk big. Might as well declare yourself the Queen of Heaven. Sign it. I want to see for myself how you'll make the Vance family suffer divine retribution.
Walter Vance was the picture of loyalty and filial piety, yet he ended up with a son like you, a disloyal and unfilial traitor. Fine, your Vance family's fate is sealed.
How dare you insult me!
Luna Frost, you're finished.
This is divine retribution. The Vance family holds power, yet looks down on us all, forsaken by heaven's will.
It is done!
Your supremacy!
This is divine retribution, plain and simple.
Divine retribution? That's impossible. This is definitely just a coincidence. Call off the engagement. You dare call off our engagement? What gives you the right to break off the engagement? You're not even worthy of me. Take it back. I'm the one who's rejecting you.
This is just the beginning. From now on, the Vance family is headed straight for the abyss.
Still running your mouth? You've crossed every line today. I will fight you to the bitter end. Guard Caesar, lock her up in the asylum.
Yes, sir!
What? How is that possible?
Speak!
Young master, two of our warehouses caught fire. Everything inside is gone. Our stock is plummeting. We're on the verge of bankruptcy.
That's impossible.
Sir! Sir, you need to go back now! Old Master Vance is in trouble! The doctor just called to say he's suddenly weeping tears of blood. He's in critical condition! What? Sir, this...
No! If this is divine retribution, then why am I untouched?
Young master, your hand!
My hand? What the hell happened?
You reap what you sow.
To dare blaspheme your supremacy, that is divine retribution.
Impossible. How could something so absurd happen in this world?
How is it impossible? Didn't I just explain this? Your Vance family broke its oath and was struck from the records by the Supreme One herself. From this day on, the Vance family is gone. Don't you dare spread your poisonous lies here! How dare a lowlife like you!
Fiona,
What?
your hair?
What did that bitch do to me?
Sir, why are you just standing there? The Patriarch is in critical care right now. You need to go back, right this second! Right. I'm going back now.
How dare she lay a hand on me? She's a dead woman!
My grandfather is in trouble. Come back with me. We have the best doctors at home. They can examine us.
When I return, it will be your last day.
Young master.
Grandfather.
That thing I asked you to do, how's it going?
Did you see her?
I did.
Then how could that be? You must be dreaming, right? Sigh.
He's gone senile.
All right. Tomorrow's birthday banquet, she will also be attending. When the time comes, you must not slight her. After the banquet concludes.
You will leave with her. Don't worry, Grandfather. I know what I'm doing. Oh, and there's some good news. Orson Wright, the richest man in Viridia, has invested $1 trillion into my fund.
The Wright family.
Good.
She must have stepped in. Tomorrow, I have to go see the Supreme One.
Grandfather, who is she?
Young master.
I'm the one in charge of the Vance family now. I hope you understand exactly who you serve. If you let the old man contact anyone outside again, you know what'll happen to you. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, young master.
Shane, how is your grandfather?
He's okay, they stabilized him. He's probably asleep by now.
What about your hand?
Just a bacterial infection. It's definitely that woman, playing tricks. Your hair. You're the star of tomorrow's birthday banquet. Once the Wright family invests, we'll proceed with the marriage alliance immediately. Nothing can go wrong.
Don't worry, I've been checked. There's no problem. Just my hair turned white. Next time I see her, I won't let that beauty get away with this.
Tomorrow's banquet. Grandfather invited that beautiful woman too.
Isn't that perfect? If she dares to show up, I'll make sure she pays the price.
Your Supremacy. Walter Vance is on his last legs. We just received word. He wants to see Your Supremacy one last time before he dies.
That Vance boy.
He's always been diligent, serving you faithfully. It's a shame his health failed him. He told the best doctors in the world, but it didn't help. You could have saved him. But his grandson...
It matters not. I have lived for countless eons. I've lived through every kind of life there is. Otherwise, what's the point of living forever? Tell the boy tomorrow. I'll see him at his grandmother's birthday banquet.
Yes. Your Supremacy. May I ask something? Before, what did you do to Fiona Yates?
I did absolutely nothing.
But then why?
It's just that she can't look me in the eye. She'd lose 30 years of her life.
Truly worthy of Your Supremacy.
Grandmother. She's the one I told you about. My fiancé.
Oh, I'll go and greet them. No manners at all. They see their elders and don't even say hello. Compared to Fiona, she's not in the same league.
You're the one with no class. Your Supremacy is here. How dare you not kneel?
No need to kneel. Let's not make this complicated. I'm here today to settle my karmic debt with that Vance boy from our marriage contract.
You...
This is a gift, an immortality pill. It can extend your life by 10 years. Since Walter Vance isn't here yet today, please pass it on to him.
Extend your life by 10 years? You think we're 3-year-olds? Seriously? This is just a chocolate bean. Ugh, can't afford a real gift? Then don't come. Don't bring this kid's toy to fool our matriarch. You can find these anywhere. If this thing could extend your life by 10 years, why not just say it makes you ascend to heaven on the spot?
What a disgrace. No respect for your elders. How dare you swindle us so brazenly? Goodness, how did it come to blows?
Today's birthday banquet has gathered all the elite of the capital. What a grand occasion. And you bring just a chocolate bean to put on a show. You just make me look down on you.
Fools! The Supreme One can reverse aging with a single thought. A pill that extends life by 10 years. What's so unbelievable about that?
Reverse aging? Extend your life by 10 years? How can you say such things?
Without feeling any shame?
Fine. To think Walter Vance, clever his whole life, would have descendants like this. The Vance family's fate is sealed.
Still bragging? The Vance family's fate isn't for you to decide.
Ridiculous.
What the? Wow!
Check out this tree! It's like a withered tree meeting spring. And this elixir? It's the real deal, with miraculous effects.
This elixir extends your life by 10 years. So you mean these 3 fruits can also prolong life? Is it really that miraculous?
A miracle drug! This is a miracle!
You actually buy into this trickery? It's nothing but a cheap magic trick. I'm sick of seeing it. In this world, there's no such thing as a life-prolonging miracle drug. If such a thing existed, we'd have achieved immortality ages ago.
That's true. This Luna has always been a con artist. Everyone, don't fall for her lies. If she were really that powerful, my grandfather wouldn't be lying in a hospital bed right now.
Enough! Out of respect for the old man. I gave you a way out. But who would have thought? You'd be so ungrateful, mocking me again and again. Fine. Today, you're not leaving this place. Guards, seize her.
I intended to settle this karma and let your little banquet proceed without incident. Since that's how it is, tell Walter Vance to get here within 10 minutes.
I need to get changed. Your current condition doesn't allow you to just go out. Get lost! Guards of the Vance family, where are you? At your command, Patriarch. We depart immediately for the birthday banquet. I must go and pay my respects to the Supreme One.
Freeze! You don't get to say my grandfather's name.
Trash! On your feet! Break her legs! Then make her kneel at the banquet hall door and beg for forgiveness.
How dare you force the Supreme One to kneel?
Do you dare go ask Walter Vance if he has the guts?
Disrespectful little cutie. Looking to die too?
Seraphina Slappery.
Yes, master.
Watch your mouth. It comes with a price.
She wouldn't dare. Exactly.
Slap her face. Even if I gave you 100 chances, you wouldn't dare.
Grandmother, forget 100. Even if you gave her 10,000 chances, she still wouldn't dare.
Grandmother! It's my grandmother's birthday banquet today. How dare you start a fight here? You're asking to die!
If you keep spewing that filth,
A slap won't be the end of it. It'll be much worse. Fiona, get our people right now! I'll make sure they don't leave a corpse behind.
Matriarch, no need for you to get involved. I can handle this myself. Matriarch Vance, take a look at this. This is the Celestial Warlord's invitation to a private banquet.
The Celestial Warlord? The legendary figure of Viridia, who single-handedly suppressed 16 nations and commands the million-strong Divine Dragon Army. The Celestial Warlord, Julian York.
That's right. This invitation, but it cost me a great deal to get it. If we can just make contact with the Celestial Warlord, get a word in with him, the Vance family will rise to new heights.
what Celestial Warlord? Julian York? Yesterday, in front of the Supreme One, he was trembling with fear just the same.
This is a chance to meet the Celestial Warlord in person. This is incredible! Fiona, thank goodness we have you. You're the only one worthy of our Shane. See that? The Vance family has the Celestial Warlord backing us up. We're destined for greatness. And you had the nerve to lay a hand on me?
Matriarch Vance, let's not be hasty. Look how arrogant this mysterious master is. Who knows, she might even whip out a fancier invitation.
No invitation, but I do have a token.
That token looks familiar. This is the divine edict that commands 1,000,000 divine dragon soldiers.
That's right. It was Julian York who knelt and begged the Supreme One to accept this. When this edict is presented, it commands 1,000,000 divine dragon soldiers. The entire nation of Viridia falls under the sole control of the Supreme One. It's the ultimate prize everyone dreams of.
Hardly worth mentioning. Here, you can play with it.
Thank you, Your Supremacy.
He who holds the divine edict holds the world. This is the ultimate treasure. How on earth does Luna Frost have something like this?
How did this worthless trash get her hands on this? And she just gives it away? If the Vance family got our hands on this, we'd shoot straight to the top.
You've got to be kidding me. The divine edict? You think I'm stupid? If that's the real divine edict, I'll eat my hat.
Huh? This isn't the divine edict.
Obviously not. Matriarch, this divine edict is only for the Celestial Warlord. He's the only one who can obtain it. This woman dares to forge a divine edict? Isn't she afraid to die?
Ha ha ha!
True, that woman is a worthless nobody, a complete fool. She has no connections. How could she possibly deserve a real divine edict?
I have to admire your nerve beauty.
All talk. I don't know what my grandfather saw in you.
Disgraceful! I don't even need to lift a finger. You dare to forge a divine edict. If word gets out, you'll be torn to pieces.
You're all a bunch of clowns. Pathetic fools. Do you even realize you're walking the path to your own destruction?
Your Supremacy, please calm yourself. You idiots! Everything your Supremacy says is true. This divine edict is the genuine article. Even the Celestial Warlord, in the presence of your Supremacy, must kneel and bow.
Outrageous!
Hand over that divine edict now! If you dare lay a finger on this edict, if it gets so much as a scratch, the Yates family will be wiped out. Wiped out over this fake? I'll expose your little scam right here, right now. I'd like to see how this fake thing is going to get the Yates family exterminated.
It's a real dragon?
That's a real dragon!
This can't be happening!
This is...
Viridia isn't all that.
Julian York is old. We might have been scared before, but now, let him come out and die.
Gods are forbidden within the borders of Viridia. Looks like the lesson your fathers learned, you've already forgotten.
Wait, isn't Julian York supposed to be old? Why is he still so young? He's reversed his aging. That's impossible.
It's a miracle. From now on, Viridia won't stand a chance.
The Divine Edict has been insulted. Someone disrespected the Supreme One. Divine Dragon Army, 1,000,000 strong, hear my command. By order of the Supreme One, follow me into the capital.
Yes, sir!
Mr. Wright, the private jet is ready for departure. We're ready to depart at any time.
Good. That's the Divine Edict turning into a dragon. Who has a death wish? How dare they disrespect the Supreme One? We leave for the capital, now!
Yes, sir.
The Supreme One has returned. As members of the Magnate Assembly, the most capable and the 4 best looking among you, you must be at your absolute best to welcome the Supreme One. Understood. The Divine Dragon is enraged, roaming the seas. This means someone has dared to disrespect the Supreme One. Everyone, stop what you're doing! We depart for the capital, immediately! Yes, ma'am!
Don't be scared, everyone. All this is just cheap tricks from this woman. Who does she think she's fooling?
That's right. It's all sleight of hand.
Nothing but smoke and mirrors. If that were really the divine edict, how could it shatter so easily? It's a fake, plain and simple.
I think...
Let's see what other tricks you have left.
The divine edict is broken. You are all stained by karma. This matter is only just beginning.
The divine edict is broken? And you're still going on about karma? If it's so powerful, then let karma come for us.
Silence! How dare you speak so insolently? The divine edict is broken. The patriarchs of the 3 transcendent families will be arriving at any moment. You're a dead woman. The 3 patriarchs? You're not even fit to speak their names. With that big mouth of yours, you've pissed off everyone here today. You're a dead woman.
What do you think you're doing? What does it look like? Today, I'm going to personally blow her brains out.
You dare raise a hand against me?
You think you're worthy?
I'm not worthy? What a joke! Die!
Fiona!
What's going on here?
Who's that chick? She's got some nerve, huh? She's actually sitting in the seat of honor.
Talk about ignorance is bliss. Looks like it's about time for us to make our entrance.
Fiona Yates and Shane Vance have grown quite close. I intend to facilitate a marriage alliance between them to forge a connection with the legendary Divine Court. I hope you'll both help make this happen. Of course, of course. Naturally. Count on my support for the Yates family. However...
What?
Adorable. Looks like someone's got a death wish. What's going on?
Who the hell do you think you are? How dare you take the head seat? Listen up, everyone. Whoever cripples her limbs today, I, on behalf of the Vance Foundation, will give them a contract worth at least 100 million. And furthermore, for everything that happens here today, even if things go too far, the Vance family will take full responsibility.
Your Supremacy.
Proceed as you see fit.
Yes. Since the Vance family has gone this far, then on behalf of the Magnate Assembly, I now announce the revocation of Shane Vance's membership. Furthermore...
How arrogant! That's utterly presumptuous! You represent the Magnate Assembly? Who do you think you are? The emissary is an old friend of mine. Does she even know about this? The emissary is an old friend of mine. She knows about this?
Dad! Dad! Help me! Help me kill her! Dad!
Shut up! Cutie! Kneeling in public like that. You're just embarrassing our entire family! Someone! Get her out of here! Mrs. Vance, my daughter is good for nothing. Please don't hold it against her.
Hasn't Fiona been pursuing Shane? Now, if you get rid of that woman for me, I'll agree to Fiona and Shane being together.
I'll listen to Grandma.
When it comes to young love, it's best to let it run its course. I'll take care of this woman first.
Deal with me. Who do you think you are?
How arrogant! Just because you know a few moves, you think you're invincible? I hereby judge you in the name of the Magnate Assembly? Do you know the consequences of impersonating a member of the Magnate Assembly? If you want to live, cut off your own hands!
Who gave the Yates family the guts? To threaten me.
It's because Mr. Yates is the head of the Yates family of the capital, worth trillions. Even the current emissary would have to show him respect.
Exactly. Young lady, you really are stubborn. Why don't you just say that you are the emissary?
She is indeed the emissary. She is indeed the emissary.
Hey girl, you're the biggest phony I've ever seen.
Is that so?
The Magnate Assembly ranks as the world's third greatest family. Its leader is none other than Crystal Croft herself. The current emissary. Although she wears a veil in public, I was fortunate enough to have seen her once. You're lying through your teeth. You have no shame at all.
She's completely shameless. After I called off the engagement, she still won't leave me alone. And today, she crashes my grandmother's birthday banquet. I think she's gone way too far.
Exactly. That little cutie really deserves to die. Talk like that, and you're asking for death. Without your supremacy, where would the Vance family be today?
Arguing about this is pointless. Didn't you say everything we have was given by your master? Then tell her to take it back.
All right, you said it yourself.
You've got quite the nerve.
Taking everything from the Vance family.
10 minutes is more than enough.
10 minutes? What about my Yates family? How long to take it all? How many minutes would that take?
5 minutes, tops.
5 minutes? What about our Moss family? How long would we last?
Got any tricks? Use them now. Otherwise, you're all talk. My Cross family holds hundreds of billions in assets. With all your big talk, I bet you think we wouldn't even last 3 minutes.
The Cross family? 1 minute? The Cross family, huh? 1 minute's all I need.
Just 50 short years. Who would have thought the world could change so fast? It's almost amusing. Serafina, give them what they want. Let's see who's first.
Yes, your supremacy. So who's first?
How dare you talk big? Come on then, show me how. Within 1 minute, you'll make the Cross family go bankrupt with just your mouth?
I'd say it won't even take a minute. Hello? By order of the Supreme One. Within 1 minute, Silas Cross and his family in the capital are to be reduced to ashes.
That call! I doubt it even went through.
Pick up the phone. Maybe the Cross family's in trouble.
You're bluffing! It's only been 30 seconds! Hello? It's me. Speak.
Mr. Cross, it's bad. All the company accounts have just been frozen. We can't move a single cent. What's more, the stock market is being targeted. We can't use any cash right now. We're about to go bankrupt.
How could... This can't be!
We're finished. Our stocks have plummeted to 0.001.
Patriarch Cross, don't you dare let these two trick you. With the technology we have today, a single phone call makes it child's play.
Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Vance. I almost walked right into their trap. Such a pathetic trick. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves?
That's all you've got? Why don't you check the stock market yourself?
You're on death's doorstep, and you're still talking tough. Fine, I'd love to see how you're gonna make my stock value drop to 0. Let me see. What's the current value of my family's stocks? Silas! Did you click the wrong thing? What? What's going on here? How could this happen?
I told you the Cross family is done for.
Yes.
You did this!
It's daytime right now. The global stock market often undergoes technical maintenance, with trading halted at 0. This is just a coincidence. I don't think we need to waste any more breath on these two. Let's just take them down.
You have a death wish.
You're the one who doesn't know what's good for you. Let's see how much longer you can hold back. We've come this far. I'm not afraid of losing face anymore. Let me tell everyone, this person is the woman my grandfather arranged for me to marry. My fiancée.
Let me set the record straight. I am not your fiancé. I have already called off our engagement.
I'm done arguing with you. Everyone look. This is the marriage contract token my grandfather arranged for my engagement to this person.
It's exactly the same as the one the Supreme One showed last time. This man is out of his mind.
Exactly.
Even though I called off the engagement, this token is still mine. Since you've brought it out, give it back to me now.
Give it back? All right. Then get on your knees and come get it yourself.
How dare you! This belongs to the Supreme One.
How dare you touch it! Every single ancestor of the Vance family will pay for this!
A price? The Vance family ancestral tablets are right here. We fear nothing, not even heaven or earth. Everyone, I hereby declare, this marriage contract is null and void. Yet.
Oh my god! The Vance family ancestral tablets! They just exploded! They're gone! Heavens above! You disgraceful descendants! You've ruined our family! A sinner for all eternity!
If we pull this off today, and secure the alliance with your supremacy, my life will have been complete. Let's move inside.
You are sinners for all eternity! The Vance ancestors! They've appeared!
Grandmother, don't fall for their tricks. There's no such thing as ancestors appearing. It must be this woman. She knows you're devout and kind-hearted, so she set this up in advance. She's the one who blew up our family's ancestral tablets.
What? You? You actually blew up the Vance family's ancestral tablets? This is despicable! The absolute height of contempt! How could the world possibly produce someone like you?
You're touching a great family's reverse scale. Disrespecting our ancestors is grounds for exterminating your entire clan, and be scorned by all of Viridia and cast out. So many seeking death today.
So many courting death.
After what you did today, when Walter Vance gets here, you're all gonna regret it. Begging on your knees.
You won't learn until it's too late. So what if my grandfather shows up? What's he gonna do? After today, there's no going back.
You think that old man would actually come and kneel to Lunafrost? And kowtow to her?
Back then, that Vance boy begged to serve by my side. He knelt in the endless snow for 9 days straight. Only then did he get a sliver of opportunity. Who would have thought that you, his disloyal, treacherous, and unfilial descendants, would bring ruin to your own family? Mortals are truly pathetic and lamentable.
My grandfather knelt for you for 9 consecutive days? Do you have any idea what kind of man my grandfather is? In the whole capital, he ranks first among the 13 Titans. First in prestige across all of Viridia.
He's advanced in years, but he's still the Vance family's. No, he's one of the core titans of the capital. When old Master Vance stomps his foot, the whole capital shakes. When Walter Vance gets angry, even my Yates family has to steer clear. Exactly. You can't even lie convincingly. A man of his stature kneeling to you? If he were here, you'd piss your pants the moment he shows up.
Outrageous! The so-called great man that you all keep mentioning is, in the eyes of the Supreme One, nothing but a slightly stronger ant. If he were really here, forget about kneeling and kowtowing on the spot. Seeing how your Vance family is, courting death, even if he had to take his own life on the spot to atone, that would be the natural consequence.
It's you who are courting death, daring to insult the old man. You've crossed a line with all the great families. All of you! Our marriage contract with Luna Frost is hereby annulled. Once my husband arrives, I'll wipe out this woman's entire clan, wiped from Viridia for all eternity.
This treasonous woman drowned in sin. No need to wait for old Master Vance. The Yates family proposes we execute her immediately. The Moss family seconds that. The Cross family of the capital agrees. Agreed. I agree.
Luna Frost, you've brought this upon yourself.
Guards! All of you attack! I'll show her what true despair looks like.
The patriarch of the Vance family has arrived!
Grandfather, your eyes.
They're blind. No cure. None of that matters now. Your marriage contract.
Old Master, you're finally here! We've got a troublemaker. They wrecked the birthday banquet, and they even blew up the Vance family's ancestral tablets.
What? The Vance family's ancestral tablets? Blown up? Who's the little punk who dares mess with the Vance family? Do you even know who you're dealing with?
That's the one! The Old Master is here! Your luck's run out!
Old Master Vance. Don't let her have an easy death. She's beyond arrogant. The Vance family for generations has upheld virtue, and yet here today we face this utter humiliation. You're the girl who blew up our family's ancestral tablets. Playing deaf and dumb. This old man's eyes may be blind, but my heart is not. Your location. I know exactly. You disrupted our banquet, destroyed our ancestral tablets. Your crimes are too many to count. Girl, you've got a death wish.
Walter Vance, the Vance family shows no respect. Blind and ignorant, you deserve your blindness.
That voice. This.
Grandfather?
If my grandfather should come to any harm, it won't just be you, your family, your loved ones. None of you will have a place in this world.
Pathetic and laughable. You don't actually think Walter coughed up blood because of the Master, do you?
Isn't that obvious?
Whether it is or not, let Walter Vance speak for himself. Walter Vance.
The old master. He's kneeling?
Get out of the way! Do you want to lose years of your life?
You brat! Move! Old Master Vance is about to become the head of one of the world's 4 great transcendent families. With power and wealth unmatched across the globe, for you to stand here is the height of disrespect.
He is kneeling to me.
How dare you! What gives you the right? The old man isn't feeling well. He's just kneeling, and you're trying to take credit for that? You're courting death.
You're the one who's courting death. What's the problem with Walter Vance kneeling before his master? Every single one of you here is nothing but an ant in my master's eye.
Who do you people think you are? Don't just stand there. Drag her down. Break her legs.
And that woman? She doesn't get off easy either. I want her limbs shattered.
Everyone stop!
Grandfather!
Shut your mouth!
Walter Vance, stand up. Now tell them who you're kneeling to. Who?
Bastard! How dare you humiliate my grandfather!
Silence! I kneel for the Supreme One.
What?
Have you lost your mind, old man? What gives that woman the right?
Get out! The old man's hitting people!
This is really blown up! Old Master Vance is absolutely furious. He's even hitting his own grandson and wife. What happened today is gonna make headlines everywhere. That woman, She really shook things up today. Your old servant, Walter Vance, pays his respects to your supremacy.
Grandfather!
What Supreme One? Old man, what the hell are you talking about?
What status does she have? The master of the Vance family is kneeling and bowing to her. Yeah, seriously.
I let your family stay in power because there was kindness in your hearts and a true inclination toward good. I wanted the Vance family to be remembered for generations. But I never thought that after just one generation, you'd fall this far.
Your supremacy, this old servant is incompetent. My eyes were blind and my heart was blind.
Enough. In light of your lifelong loyalty, come here.
I can see. He can see! His eyes are healed! He can see! Thank you, your supremacy! Thank you, your supremacy!
How is this even possible? The old man's eyes. Just these past few days, we had a consultation with multiple international experts. They all said there was no cure. She just gave him a light touch, and yet he's completely healed.
Could she really be a god?
The Supreme One is merciful. But your sins, Walter Vance, are far from over.
Yes. It is your old servant's failure in discipline. This old servant will surely give your supremacy a satisfactory explanation.
Explanation, Patriarch Vance. Do you have any idea how arrogant
Your grandson and your wife have been?
There might be some misunderstanding here. But whoever it is, if they dare show disrespect to the Supreme One, I, Walter Vance, will make them beg for a death they won't get.
The marriage contract you mentioned.
Such matters. This old servant dare not decide this on my own.
Grandfather, are you mistaken about something? This person talks big, has no respect for authority, and someone hit grandmother, tarnished your reputation, and ruined the birthday banquet. This person doesn't deserve your respect.
Ah! You idiot! Kneel down!
Grandfather!
Shut up!
Old man, have you lost your mind? Outsiders are bullying us right on the Vance family's doorstep, and you're siding with them, laying hands on Shane.
You old fossil! You're gonna ruin the Vance family! I've spent my entire life fighting for the Vance family, laying countless schemes, and it's all led to this moment. Just when I thought I could follow the Supreme One and reach new heights. But then... You're gonna ruin the Vance family. My boy.
I'm on the verge of securing a major investment from the Wright family. With me at the helm, the Vance family will be stronger than ever. I refuse to believe this bastard can do a damn thing to the Vance family.
The Wright family? The Wright family is shit! In front of the Supreme One, they can only kneel and grovel! Your Supremacy! Please, in consideration of your old servant's loyalty and devotion, I beg you to let me bear all punishment in place of the Vance family. I only ask that, Your Supremacy, grant the Vance family a chance at survival.
I already gave you that chance.
Old Master Vance, now you want to talk about loyalty with your master? How laughable.
Do you know that when the master came to this birthday banquet, she prepared an immortality pill for you? It could have extended your life by 10 years, but your wife treated it like garbage and trampled it underfoot.
Did you really do that?
What kind of bullshit immortality pill is this? It's clearly just a piece of chocolate. Walter! Have you gone senile? Is your brain fried?
Exactly, Grandfather. Have you lost it? I'm the one running the Vance family now, and I'll make it better than ever. You people.
Boy. You see, if you stood in my place, what would you do?
Shane's parents passed away when he was young. He's the only heir to the Vance family. He was spoiled and coddled from a young age. This failure lies with your old servant. I hereby declare from this moment
that Shane Vance is hereby stripped of the Vance family's right of succession.
So, just like that?
He's just stripped of his position just like that?
Is this for real?
You've brought this upon yourself.
It's all your own doing. I told you, even Walter, when facing the Master, is completely outmatched. Do you believe me now?
No, it can't be. You people? You must have used some dark art on my grandfather.
That's right! It must be dark magic. As everyone knows, the old man is terminally ill. This is just a final boost of energy before death. For years now, the Vance family has always been under Shane's control. The whole family's been thriving like never before. And soon, the Wright family will invest capital into the Vance family. And now you want to strip Shane of his inheritance rights? I won't stand for it.
You people, you're trying to seize power.
If that's true, that would be huge. The Vance family is headed for a major shakeup.
Exactly. The master of the Vance family is in bad health. He won't last much longer. If the Vance family business ends up in Shane's hands,
For us, the great families of the capital, that's a good thing.
exactly, the Vance family should be handed over to Shane to run. That old man from the Vance family is getting old, gone senile. To bow and scrape to a mere girl, it's beneath the dignity of a patriarch of the 4 great global families. Exactly! Come in.
Look who's here.
All these years, the reason the Vance family has been able to grow and thrive is all thanks to Shane's business savvy. He's poured his heart into this family. His position, how could you possibly strip it away with just a word? I, Fiona Yates, speaking for the Yates family, only recognize young Master Shane.
On behalf of the Moss family, I support young Master Shane. My family, the Cross family, stands with young Master Shane alone. We support young Master Shane!
Woman, I don't know what scheme you used to control my grandfather, but the Vance family now answers to me. Even if a god descended today, he couldn't save you. That won't save you.
If you dare disrespect your supremacy again!
Grandfather, you're getting old. Just go home and retire. You've seen it for yourself. I'm in charge of the Vance family now. I've got what it takes to lead the Vance family to greater heights. Doctor, take my grandfather home. Yes, sir.
Shane, must you keep making mistakes? You have no clue of the Supreme One's true power. The rise and fall of the Vance family rests entirely on her whim.
Old man, cut the nonsense. That little cutie. I haven't even seen her in decades. All these years, under Shane's leadership, the Vance family has thrived like never before. The Vance family's success today is all thanks to Shane. What does she have to do with it?
Grandfather, well, you laid the foundation for our family, but my accomplishments as Shane Vance are no less significant than yours.
Mr. Vance, aren't you getting ahead of yourself?
So what if I am? The Wright family's investment will arrive soon. When it does, even the patriarch of the York family will have to treat me with respect.
Arrogant bastard. Unbelievable. See for yourself, old man. This is your precious grandson.
That Vance boy. Since you can no longer control the Vance family, then York, Wright, Croft, and Vance, today the Vance family is expelled. All future matters of the Vance family will be handled by Serafina for now.
Erase the Vance family. Not even the York family, the head of the 4 great global families, has that right. Who the hell do you think you are?
I'd love to see you try. How are you going to erase the Vance family?
In all these years, you two are the first to dare threaten our Vance family. After this banquet ends, if you two are somehow still breathing, this'll be a story you can brag about for life.
Yeah, keep running your mouth. Let's see how long you last. If you're so powerful, why don't you just all of the great families of the capital at the same time? Ha!
The Vance family is done for.
Grandfather, the Wright family patriarch will be here soon. When that happens, our Vance family will leap to become the #1 family in the world. They're the ones who are finished.
The Vance family's luck is something else. If their grandson really does become an attendant to the Supreme One, they'll soar to unimaginable heights. It's just, this kind of opportunity, why didn't it land on our Wright family?
Father, is this Supreme One really as formidable as you say?
Silence! How dare you speak the name of the Supreme One? If there's a next time, I'll kill you myself!
Yes, sir.
With a mind like yours, you could never comprehend what kind of existence the Supreme One is. Let's hurry. We mustn't keep the Supreme One waiting.
Even if the patriarch of the Wright family shows up, what of it?
Mr. Vance, are you not aware? Beyond the 3 transcendent families, there is a mysterious organization.
Honestly, I have no idea. But you are certainly capable of making things up.
They're certainly capable of that.
This birthday banquet has brought together the elite of the capital. All of them support the Vance family. Even if a transcendent family were to come with our combined forces, they'd still have to think twice.
Besides, the Wright family now backs the Vance family. Shame! Grandfather, you're getting old. Although you are the founder of our Vance family, and you raised me single-handedly, I do respect you, and I don't want to embarrass you, but you need to think clearly. This world will belong to the young sooner or later. You're old. You should just retire.
Do you have any idea who you're speaking to?
Grandfather, forgive me for being unfilial. Your time is over.
You! The patriarch of the Wright family is here!
This is Patriarch Wright's son, Leo Wright. His status is second only to one, above all others. He's poised to inherit the Wright family. Greetings, young Master Wright.
Which one of you is the Vance family patriarch?
Young Master Wright, I am the Vance family patriarch, Shane Vance.
So you're the one, Shane Vance. To have earned her favor, you're one lucky man. I'm here on behalf of Patriarch Wright, arriving ahead of him to present the Vance family with gifts. 10 Azure Sea Pearls, 1 10,000-year-old ginseng plant, as well as a $1 trillion investment contract. Congratulations to the Vance family on your imminent ascension to transcendent family status.
It really is a $1 trillion contract.
The Vance family has really hit the jackpot.
Thank you, young Master Wright. I, Shane Vance, will not disappoint Patriarch Wright's expectations. I will usher in a new era for the Vance family. Grandfather, look at all the things you've done. Your grandson will surpass it.
That old man of yours! How dare he!
To your supremacy, my early arrival this time is also to handle another important matter. I heard someone's been causing trouble, defying the divine edict.
It's her! It's this woman! She repeatedly commits insubordination, spouts nonsense, does all sorts of things. She even looks down on the Wright family. She even produced a fake divine edict, bringing calamity upon us.
What? Who is it? My patriarch. So you're the one he meant. You have no idea what you're up against. Do you realize the sheer scale of what you've done? Insulting the divine edict, disrupting the birthday banquet, and you even dared to insult the Supreme One herself. Insulting her! 10 lives wouldn't be enough to pay for this.
Do you know who you're talking to?
I'm talking to a woman. No. Your crimes. Calling you cutie. You're not even worthy of the name. Before I came here, my patriarch told me to punish you severely.
Fatty Wright, is that what he told you?
How dare you! You're not worthy of addressing the Wright family's patriarch. Young Master Wright, this Luna is being outrageously arrogant. We were all about to deal with her.
Are you looking to die? He is from the second most powerful family in the world, the son of the Wright family. How dare you speak to him like that?
You've got a death wish. Today, my Wright family is sworn enemies with this woman.
It seems the Wright family and the Vance family are on the same side. Today, this useless trash is as good as dead.
That Wright boy! You should think twice. That old man of yours. How dare he oppose the Supreme?
Enough, grandfather. You have no say here. For the crimes Luna committed today, even flaying her alive wouldn't begin to satisfy our wrath. Young Master Wright, thank you for standing up for my Vance family today. Today, let me execute on the spot this arrogant piece of trash.
Of course.
Fatty Wright was shrewd all his life. Who would have thought he'd raise a fool like you? Ah, truly pathetic and lamentable.
You dare insult my patriarch?
I advise you to wait until the right patriarch arrives before you act. Otherwise, I fear you'll regret it.
If my patriarch arrives, you won't just be executed on the spot. We'll flay your entire family alive. There's no point talking to trash like you. I'll cut off your head right now and offer it to my patriarch.
Kill Luna! Flay her clan!
Kill Luna! Flay her clan! Kill Luna! Flay her clan! Stop!
Well, cutie. Looking to die.
Father,
Shut your mouth!
Patriarch Wright.
Your appearance? Patriarch Wright, I'm sorry. At my grandmother's banquet today, 2 clueless idiots showed up. But don't worry, I'll deal with them right away. It absolutely won't affect your investment in the Vance Foundation.
Get out of my way.
Patriarch of the Wright family. I am the direct descendant of the Yates family from the capital. That bastard's got some nerve. He's out of his mind. He's showing you zero respect. Just let me handle this. I'll make that bastard, in front of everyone, kneel obediently before you.
What did you say?
Patriarch Wright, no need for you to get angry. I said, I'll take that bastard's life myself to appease your anger. Just now, young Master Wright was about to present her head to you.
You said you were gonna kill her? Cut off her head and present it to me?
That's right.
Your supremacy!
This is none of your concern. Rise.
What were you thinking?
Father, I had no idea. She is the Supreme One.
I thought she was... I warned you that you'd make a grave mistake someday. But I never thought... Leo Wright, I disown you. You lose your right of inheritance, and you're banished from the Wright family.
Father,
What did you just call her? Your supremacy is my master. To disrespect the Supreme One is to disrespect the Wright family. Starting today, there will be no more Yates family in the capital.
Dad!
I should have known. First the York family's divine edict, then the emissary, and now 2 great families kneeling before her. The legendary divine court. Could it be real? She must be from the divine court. We're done for. The Yates family is finished.
Dad, what are you doing?
Silence! The Yates family has been blind. We've offended your supremacy. I, Felix Yates, offer my own life in atonement. I beg your supremacy to spare the younger generation of the Yates family and grant them a chance to survive. Patriarch Yates.
Rise. A descendant of the Yates family. If you conduct yourselves properly, I won't wipe you out completely.
Thank you, your supremacy. You two, what are you still gossiping about? Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness, now! I, Victor Moss, was blind. Spare me, your supremacy! Silas Cross of the Cross family from the capital. I was blind. I beg you, your supremacy, spare me! The Quill family from the capital. We beg for your leniency, your supremacy.
The Grant family from the capital. We judge by appearances. We beg for your mercy, your supremacy. We beg for your mercy. Please!
I leave the handling of this matter to you.
Yes, your supremacy. Your old servant will see to it that it's done flawlessly.
Let's go.
Wait! You think you can decide everyone's fate with just a single glance? My grandmother's birthday banquet? You think you can just waltz in here and leave whenever you please?
What do you think you're doing, Mr. Vance? Are you trying to drag everyone down with you?
Listen up, everyone. Everyone here is worth tens of billions, or even hundreds of billions. If we all unite, why would we be on our knees begging now?
Exactly. Shane's got a point. With so many of us here at this banquet, how can our fate be decided with just a few of their words?
Ha ha ha! Well said, well said. The Vance family. You've really impressed me. Anyone else here who shares the Vance family's view? Go ahead, stand up.
Dad, Shane's right. With so many of us here, why should we be afraid of her? Our Yates family will fully cooperate with the Vance family. We're every bit as strong as the Wright family.
Exactly, the Quill family of the capital. When have we ever suffered such humiliation? I'm with the Vance family.
The Grand family of the capital supports the Vance family. The Moss family stands with young Master Shane.
We're with the Vance family.
How interesting.
See that, grandfather? As the head of the Vance family, how could I ever kneel to someone else?
That Vance boy. Got nothing to say?
Your Supremacy, you saw what happened. It's because your old servant is useless.
I am aware.
Old man, you've really sunk low. Being gravely ill is one thing, but to have your power seized by a mere brat? In that case, I won't feel obligated to honor any past favors.
Worse than right. I run the Vance family now. Everything the family has achieved is thanks to me. What past favors? You think I need you to consider them?
Enough, Orson. You see how it is? Do as you see fit.
Yes, Your Supremacy. Today, anyone who does not kneel before the Supreme One gets erased from the capital.
You really think you've got us cornered? Show me what you've got. I, Shane Vance, will take on anything you've got. I'd like to see how you're gonna erase the Vance family.
Patriarch Vance. Want to see them get erased? Then watch. As for you, Patriarch of the Yates family, this matter does not concern you. You may rise. I will not hold you accountable.
Thank you, Your Supremacy. Thank you, Your Supremacy.
Let's go.
Yes, Your Supremacy. You people call yourselves the elite? Ha! You look like nothing but frogs in a well. Out of my way, all of you.
Frogs in a well? Who do you think you are? You're just this person's little cutie, and you dare to spout such nonsense.
Ah, man, what a show today. I have truly seen it all. The great emissary. I never thought you'd also have a day when you're looked down upon. As for the rest of you, you are far too ignorant. For the sake of the bond I once shared with Walter, I'll do you this one favor. I might just share a little information with you.
The emissary? I couldn't care less in any of that. Here's what I'm curious about. If the real emissary finds out she's being impersonated, someone is impersonating her, would she work with the Vances?
Don't worry. Absolutely not.
You really think you're the emissary? You should worry more about whether you can even walk out of this door today. Guards!
Mr. Vance, you were once a member of the Magnate Assembly too. Have you ever seen this? This is the emissary's sigil! The emissary's sigil! Only the emissary herself possesses it! In its presence, every handsome man in the world must call himself a slave!
How do you have something like this?
As long as you know what it is. In the presence of the emissary's sigil, kneel.
Who knows if it's even real? After all, you people even dared to forge the divine edict. But, even if she were the real emissary, so what? You expect me to kneel? Do you even have the right?
You're utterly foolish. Even now. You still don't understand the identity of the Supreme One?
Identity? After being kicked out by my family, the Vances, and publicly humiliated with a broken engagement at my grandmother's birthday banquet, you flew into a rage from the shame, relying on the few people you know and your shady tricks. The Vance family's ex-fiancée,
Shut your mouth!
Fiona.
Haven't you always been trying to cozy up to our family, the Vances? Haven't you been obsessively pursuing me? Here's your chance. Go. Slap her 5 times across the face. I'll grant every one of your requests.
Are you serious, Shane?
Absolutely.
Fiona, stop!
Look at me, cutie! Ah, my body!
Fiona! What's wrong with you? What did you do to her?
Black magic! This is black magic!
It's not black magic. It was for daring to look upon me. Her body couldn't handle it. She's lost 50 years of her life.
Using such underhanded tricks. Consider yourself lucky to escape today. Everyone, listen up. Today, the Vance family is putting out a bounty. The Supreme One is gone. As for all of you who showed disrespect to the Supreme One, I'm gonna make you pay.
Your Supremacy, your humble servant doesn't understand. Why not just wipe out the Vance family for good?
This old servant doesn't understand either. With a single thought, your Supremacy could reduce the Vances to dust and ashes. Why go to all this trouble and only have this old servant freeze their domestic projects and their projects with the right family, while leaving their overseas assets untouched? The Vances are powerful overseas too.
See these ants? I toss out a few crumbs and they trek long distances, scrambling and fighting over them. Isn't it amusing?
Ah, this old servant understands now, your Supremacy.
Mortals are ruled by mortals, gods by gods. A slave raised by a god, placed among mortals, becomes a dragon among men. You call me your Supremacy, while Walter Vance is merely called Patriarch. And why is that? Because he's my slave. Now this very slave dares to dream of overthrowing his master. If I just squashed him like a bug, where's the fun in that?
Emissary, you were there the whole time today at the banquet. That guy Walter Vance, he's definitely up to something. As the head of the Vance family, how could he let his own grandson seize power?
The Supreme One has known all along. She just hasn't exposed him yet.
Oh.
That marriage contract, if Walter hadn't given his silent approval, someone like Shane wouldn't dare boast about it everywhere.
Walter has served the Supreme One since he was a boy. His perspective, it shouldn't be this narrow.
Wrong. It's precisely because his ambitions are too grand that he's acting this way.
Oh? What do you mean?
Ambition knows no bounds. In my opinion, that Vance guy intended to gamble. If this engagement succeeded, the Vance family not only ascend to transcendent status, but also achieve incredible prominence. They might even take control of the Divine Court while the Supreme One slumbers.
How dare he!
The Supreme One hasn't been seen for 50 years. Just like at the banquet today, what Shane said. Some people think that their own family's power truly comes from their own strength.
Sigh. The Vance family, they still don't know their place. Without the Supreme One, they're nothing. However, slowly tearing down the Vance family and the capital's elite, that's a meaningful pursuit.
And honestly, I'm looking forward to it more and more. Your Supremacy. They've given up on the home front. They've teamed up with foreign consortiums instead, and they're using the Vance family name to invite prominent figures from all walks of life. They plan to retaliate and swallow the Wright family whole, to defy you directly. Here's the invitation the Vances sent over. They want you there to see the Wright family fall.
Now that's interesting. Let them know that at tomorrow's banquet I will be there.
Yes, Your Supremacy.
I'm sorry, Grandfather. Today at the birthday banquet I went too far. But you were pretending to be sick the whole time.
That's right. But it's done now. No use talking about it.
Grandfather, is that person really that powerful?
Shane, if there were a person who possessed immortality, who was undying and indestructible, who had lived through countless ages, what do you think they would be like?
They'd see nothing as worthy. Everyone and everything would be like ants to them.
The Supreme One is exactly that.
How is that possible? Grandfather, what do we do now?
Don't be afraid. This whole birthday banquet was all a setup. My plan was for you to marry the Supreme One to tether her to the Vance family ship. She offered to extend my life. I appreciate that, but that superior attitude of hers. Not a fan. So far, only the Cross family has gone bankrupt. Orson Wright calls it settling accounts. But against our alliance, he stands no chance.
Right. But the way she operates is hard to figure out.
If she were truly invincible, why not just drain everyone's life force directly? I've been collecting ancient texts for years, and I stumbled upon a fragment of an old book. There's an essence worm in the Mirelands that can devour life force in an instant. To cultivate just one of these worms takes a full 50 years. That's probably why she only awakens once every 50 years.
Grandfather, so you're saying?
A secret to eternal life is also explained in this ancient book. It's a specific kind, called the immortality worm. Ages pass, but she never ages. If we can get our hands on that worm, steal it, then the title of Supreme One could very well be ours. At the birthday banquet, we provoked her into using it. That little trick of hers won't work on us again. You were right back then. The Vance family's rise to power was built by us Vances, through our own blood and sweat. The Supreme One, just when we were weak. She gave us a little bit of help, that's all.
Exactly.
The Vance family now holds unrivaled prestige across the globe. A mere mortal can shake a mighty tree. A common man can slay a god. How can a true man remain beneath another forever? So what if the Supreme One returns? What of it? Tomorrow I'll prove the times have changed.
Your Supremacy, the Vance family has openly rebelled. I just got word. Walter has made an appearance. Not only has he invited all the big shots, but he's also hired a ton of security. They'll probably make their move at the banquet.
The Vances, how amusing.
The Vances are nothing but overreaching. Your Supremacy, this is the divine ring you left behind when you founded the Divine Court. The ring that symbolizes the master of the Divine Court. President Croft asked me to give it to you. I, Seraphina, welcome the return of our master, the Supreme One.
Rise. 50 years. So many have forgotten my name and the might of the Divine Court. So the Vances want a show? Fine, spread the word. At tomorrow's banquet, the Divine Court returns. I will choose a new fourth celestial king.
Yes, Your Supremacy. Your Supremacy. Right now, the main forces under the Divine Court's control are the three transcendent families. The Vance family was originally the fourth great family, but they turned on us. Besides them, the other great families that once received favors from Your Supremacy, most of them have already replaced their patriarchs. As for the past, they refuse to acknowledge it. All along, the Vance family's true power was always their reputation. As they built up their reputation, they secretly used the Mercy 10 Foundation to fund a bunch of smaller families. The other 3 families didn't interfere or to help the Vances. They even backed them in secret, clearing the way for them.
The Vances have been planning to betray us all along.
Yes. Walter was the last to join the Divine Court. Back then, he had no idea about your true power, your supremacy. In his mind, you, your supremacy, were nothing more than a person who has lived for several thousand years, that's all. Mortal. No matter how powerful, you're no match for an army of thousands.
An army of thousands?
Your humble servant once heard President Croft say, in the past when foreign forces invaded Viridia, the Supreme One, with her power alone, drove back the 6 million-strong Jarian army. She held up the collapsing nation of Viridia and saved its 400 million people from certain doom. A feat of such magnitude is simply beyond someone like Walter's imagination.
That makes it all the more interesting.
The Vance family today, along with all the powerful people here, could wipe out the Wright family as easy as pie.
Sure, the Wrights are filthy rich, but they can't handle an army like ours.
Everything the Cross family lost today, I'm taking it back 100 times over, 1,000 times over.
Last time I chose to submit. This time I want his life. Shane, call Orson Wright. The gala tonight, it's all for him. What's coming next will be a real show. He has to be there. It just wouldn't be the same without him.
Yes, grandfather. Once the one you're relying on, Orson Wright, gets here, we'll see how long your smug act lasts.
Are the arrangements ready?
Boss, ready to go. Based on what we've confirmed so far, the number of attendees, we've ordered the corresponding spirit money and funeral wreaths. Every last person inside will get their share. The delivery is scheduled to coincide with our arrival.
Perfect.
The Wright family's wealthiest man. Tonight's Viridian Merchant Alliance banquet was actually arranged by my family, the Vances, just for you. Almost everyone's here now. Just wondering when you'd show up.
Don't worry. Soon.
Excellent. That master of yours, the Supreme One, has been here for ages. Best not keep her waiting.
Won't be a problem. It's just that some people rushing to their doom and don't even know it. Old Lee, you into antiques?
Once in a while, I do look into them. But the major museums I've been to quite a few times.
Oh. Ever notice anything strange?
Patriarch? What do you mean?
The Warring States Crystal Cup, the Tang Dynasty Soapstone Rabbit, the Ming Dynasty Silver Inlaid Box, the Luoyang Bronze Gear. These items, you've heard of them?
Yes, actually, I've seen them.
Tell me something. Is it possible? All these things belong to the same person?
That can't be.
These past few days, you've been so shocked and curious about how I regained my youth, haven't you? Well, here's the thing. The person who helped me with that, and the one behind those antiques, are one and the same.
So, you mean, in this world people like that really exist?
Today, the Vance family has rounded up a bunch of so-called big shots and celebrities, and intends to use them to commit deicide. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words.
If such a person really exists, someone who's lived through countless ages, seen all kinds of people and all sorts of things, when they encounter a situation like this, they'd probably just find it amusing.
You've got a pretty clear perspective. The Wright family's power matters, but you gotta be alive to enjoy it, right?
Patriarch Wright, we're here.
Have them bring the offerings up. Wait here. If you're lucky enough, you might just get to meet the person I told you about.
Yes, sir.
Grandfather, Orson is on his way.
Good.
"10 minutes, tops. When Orson gets here, I'll show you exactly how. We're gonna take down the Wright family. Then we'll see if your so-called Supreme One can keep her cool."
If it's just Orson, how boring would that be? Serafina, send the order. Today I will select the 4th Transcendent family. Tell Crystal Croft and Julian York to come as well. They have 5 minutes.
Yes.
The Celestial Warlord of Viridia, the chairman of the Viridian Magnate Assembly. You think you can summon them with a single phone call? Are you ordering takeout or something? Even if they showed up, you really think they'd stand against everyone else to choose you?
Over these years, the Vance family has been thriving, and with the York and Croft families, and have extensive cooperation with the funds they control. Although we haven't met them in person. For this banquet, they promised to attend in person. They're coming for us. We're the Vance family. You didn't know they were coming, did you? You couldn't have known in advance that they were coming, so you're just bluffing.
When they get here and your lie falls apart, won't that be embarrassing?
This room is packed with VIPs. If they pick a side, anyone with half a brain will see it in a second.
The Supreme One commands you to be in the banquet hall within 5 minutes. Arguing about this now is pointless. The Supreme One gave you so many chances. And you blew every single one. Don't come crying to me later.
Actually, I should be saying that to you. Ever since we were Advanced Corporation, I've been giving you chances. You're the one who's been blind to reality.
Girl, your stubbornness won't help you. Soon the facts will make you realize foolish you've been.
The real fool here isn't me. Starting today, the Vance family is history.
Hey, you two! Celestial Warlord! And the chairman of the Magnate Assembly? No, wait! You're way too young.
Julian, Crystal, you two. You're here awfully early.
I heard about the Vance family's birthday banquet. You handled that very poorly. The Vances are treacherous ingrates. Right then and there, you should have wiped them out.
I've heard about this too. The Vances are something else. Their so-called fame was all given by the Supreme One. Yet in the end, they chose betrayal. The Vances are still too naive. They have no idea of the Supreme One's divine might.
The Supreme One has her own plans. Power, wealth, beauty, and fame. Each one is essential. Years ago, I once heard the Supreme One casually mention that this world isn't as simple as it seems. Fame is crucial within the Divine Court.
This matter, I've heard about it as well.
The Vance family's vision is still too narrow. But perhaps it's for the best. The Supreme One hasn't appeared for 50 years. The might of the Divine Court from back then has long been forgotten by many. The Vances have actually done us a favor. They've gathered the global elite. Saves us a lot of trouble.
True enough.
Just who is the Supreme One? Today, the Patriarch of the Wright family, the Celestial Warlord, and President Croft have all arrived, and they're all here for the Supreme One.
Is it possible?
That they've become so young is also because of the Supreme One?
Starting today, the Vance family is finished.
This banquet today wasn't just about taking down the Wright family. To tell you the truth, it was also specially arranged by your old servant for your supremacy. That's right. I really hate that superior attitude of yours. That high and mighty attitude. I really don't like it.
Even if you did help the Vance family in the past, that doesn't give you the right to come to this banquet and spout such arrogant crap. Now, this situation with the Vance family, this whole mess, is all your fault.
You're clearly the ones who are being ungrateful, and you still have the nerve to make excuses?
Does the Vance family have any shame left?
From the very beginning, the Supreme One never wanted anything to do with your Vance family, okay?
I told you from the start to call off the engagement. Sign the papers and get out of the capital. Was that so hard? None of this would have happened. You call this not getting involved?
The Vance family is hopeless.
You're the hopeless one. Everyone's watching. Don't come crawling back later, begging for mercy.
As for that old marriage contract, you know the truth best, Vance boy. Is that what you think too?
If we're talking about past favors, this old servant only once is for Shane to honor the marriage contract. But your supremacy, the world's moved on. Some things just can't be forced.
Oh?
A marriage alliance would have been ideal. But now, I choose to respect my grandson's wishes.
In the past, I taught you and put the Vance family in power. Do you still remember the deeper meaning behind that?
Your supremacy's teachings. This old servant would never dare to forget, but our family's reputation is built on global charity and on saving lives. When war comes, or when disaster strikes the globe, we are the first to step forward to save the people from peril.
Well then, has your Vance family truly lived up to that?
The Vance family today absolutely lives up to that. Our charity work spans the globe. Our friends are global elites, but your supremacy, you've become a complete stranger to me.
Seeing people as ants, hitting my grandmother at the banquet, stealing years of Fiona's life, at the slightest disagreement, using underhanded tricks seizing the Cross family's assets in the capital. When it comes to reputation, our family stands alone. Right and wrong are clear for all to see.
How utterly tedious. Your family still fails to see its proper place.
You're the one who doesn't know your place. Grandfather, there's no need to wait any longer. Let's just take them out. Once Orson Wright gets here, we'll give him a body to bury.
Your supremacy, I, your old servant, will see for myself today whether Viridia's top warriors are more formidable or you are. Today, the Vance family will, before everyone's eyes, commit deicide. Do it! Hold it! Orson! The Vance family has some nerve. In such a hurry? Wasn't this banquet supposed to be targeting the right family?
That's right. You're the target, Orson Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity is right before us. If we all work together and have our suppliers cancel every single contract with the Wright family, we can cripple their operations in no time. They'll come crashing down.
Count me in!
Your supremacy! You see that? That's the will of the people! This is the prestige of the Vance family!
I've only just arrived, Walter. And you and everyone here are already giving me such a lavish gift. You shouldn't have. Good thing I came prepared. Let me be frank. I've got a little something for you too. And every single one of you gets a piece.
Oh!
Let's open them up. First up, 20 trillion in hell money. Based on the total net worth of everyone here, it ensures that when you go down there, your wealth won't take a hit. You can still live the good life. Live in style. Don't be in such a hurry, folks. Next, 100 top-of-the-line luxury cars. So wherever you go down there, getting around will be a breeze. How about a luxury underworld villa? Or some investment-grade gold bars? Thoughtful enough, wouldn't you say?
You've got a death wish, kid! The one with the death wish is you, Walter Vance.
Julian York, the Celestial Warlord, chairman of the Magnate Assembly. No way, that's impossible. At their age, they've got to be at least 70.
You there, you're Julian York, the Celestial Warlord, and the chairman of the Magnate Assembly, a descendant of Crystal Croft? Today's lineup is seriously impressive.
This time, you two are dead for sure.
Wait, something's off. If I heard correctly, did they just insult the Vance family?
Your old servant, Julian York.
Crystal Croft's humble servant. We pay our respects to your supremacy.
Rise.
Yes!
From this day forward, the Vance family is hereby stripped of its status. I will now select anew the fourth transcendent family.